Why are you being a beast, Bella?
Because she can.
Being a beast.
You want to go in there too, Jana?
Just dropping them off at doggy daycare, which is the garden.
Yeah, I figure they can roam around in there until Lillian gets out, because that's what she does.
They need water in that thing.
I know. I'll fill it up. Here.
We actually have dog water in the garden because they hang out in here so much.
Yeah, this is their hangout spot. This is my hangout spot too. That's where I come all the time. Look, I got another flower though.
I know. I was noticing that. Man, when we get back, this thing's gonna be giant.
Oh, they're gonna be huge. I should take pictures of it right now.
You should.
And then that way when we get back, you can really see how much it grows. You know?
Yes, guys, we are leaving.
Yes, tonight.
Yeah, we're going on a trip. I know we've been mentioning it. We're actually gonna be gone for over a week.
Yeah, it's a long trip.
It's a long trip. We're gonna be gone for like, I think, a little over 7 days. So,
yeah, like
it should be
9 days.
fun. It should be fun.
It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep, the property won't be empty. I'm just throwing that out here now. Melanie and Gary are gonna be here.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's got school. And so Melanie gets to play auntie for a whole week.
Well,
with
she
Wyatt.
plays auntie every day.
You know what I mean though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Mama or auntie / mom for a week.
Yeah.
With Wyatt.
The woman in charge.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is true. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. And it starts tonight, which I'm looking forward to. I'm feeling a little sleepy this morning, but...
Oh, I was burnt.
Yeah, it was a little rough getting up, but...
There's been a lot of preparation involved in going.
Yeah. Weeks worth.
You should put those tomato plants out. Totally random. Squirrel brain. We're trying to get everything prepared, so I think we're going to set up a watering system today.
Yeah, I mean, nothing,
well,
not a crazy watering system.
When I say watering system, I mean sprinkler on a timer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. I think I'm going to put it right over here in this corner and attach it to the pole. And that way it sprays like in the corner like this. Let me see. Bring it up high, bring the hose over here, attach it up here. So the spray of it is like this, because it's pretty wide. The only thing I'm kind of worried about it not reaching is those artichokes.
I'm actually worried about it hitting a greenhouse. That's kind of why I was like, I should pull those plants out of there and close
the
door.
The greenhouse would be fine.
I know, right?
The greenhouse would be fine.
I think it's wet, and I am going to paint it. Somebody commented, I think yesterday, and asked if we were going to paint the greenhouse. Yes, I would love to paint it. It is on my list of things to do.
Well, we were talking about it, about the greenhouse. I was talking to Roxanne. I said, you know what? It's only got this T11 on it, which is really nice. It's fine. You know, it's just a greenhouse. But I think we were talking, I might go around where all this T11's at. Right, and put zip board on the bottom, just right there, and then put T11 back on.
Yeah,
and put some new T11, because this was supposed to be stained and all that stuff, and we just didn't do it all the way.
I did. Yeah, I was gonna say I did seal it, but I only did one coat of sealer, and I didn't get it all covered, so it just.
Yeah, I mean, we could paint it right now, and it would look brand new. I mean, in all reality, this was like a leak from the hose when we did our watering system last year. It stained somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And then just, you know, because this was only like one coat seal, you can see how it's starting to weather.
Yeah.
Because it's not treated, right? That's the whole purpose of getting it completely stained and sealed. And we know that, but that's okay.
Well, part of it was because I could never figure out what color to paint it exactly, and then I kind of have an idea now, but this has already happened, you know. So
it's okay. I might just go back. That would only take us not long at all to do, like literally not long. It'd just take an hour or so.
Yeah, I think the worst is just going to be removing it, and
that won't even be hard. And the reason why is because I used the nail gun.
Well, and screws too.
And so you just got the screws on top, which would be easy to do, and then the rest I can just tap out with the hammer.
Yeah.
But anyway, because this is 4 feet high, from here to here is 4 feet, so you can just lay a board long ways, the zip board, and it'll cover from like here all the way to here. So you can just put, literally without even cutting a sheet, put a sheet, and then a half sheet, then a whole sheet, and then a half sheet, and so on and so forth. It shouldn't take long at all.
No.
To do that. And then we'll have to get some brand new T11, which that kind of stinks, having to get a new one, or use this again and just paint it right away.
Yeah, I was wondering if they could just lightly sand it.
I mean, you don't need to, you can.
Yeah, and I'm just
But
saying.
if you just get one of those big fat rollers, the real fluffy ones, the rollers.
Yeah.
Or I mean, we have David's paint gun that he's left here for a year and a half.
Well, he knows where it's at, he needs it.
Too.
But I don't know.
Figure it out.
I'm not really concerned about it right now.
No, we're just concerned on going on this trip.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's something I would like to do and plan on doing. Maybe once we get back and kind of get back in the swing of things.
Well,
I mean, we still
it's
have
not it's not
pop-up.
serving a purpose even with this on there, even though it looks weathered and stuff. It's fine.
Oh yeah. It's still.
You know what I mean?
It's still the greenhouse.
Yeah.
You know, but obviously to make it more pretty and look nicer.
Sure.
You know.
I agree.
I got this big, beautiful garden and this nice greenhouse, and
I know, and your
unfinished.
garden's looking amazing. Your grapes are actually doing really well.
Yeah, I told you they were coming back.
Yeah, those are doing good.
Very.
Yeah, even the sticks have leaves on them now. Good.
Yeah, I said that to you.
I know.
And you
But,
wanted to.
well, last time I looked, that stick right over here, I know you guys can't really see it, but it was literally just a stick.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't
Had a
no
couple
leaves,
little
no nothing.
Tiny buds. I probably jumped the gun a little too much. I mentioned this yesterday too, but I planted those probably a little earlier than I should have. So they didn't make it. It did like freeze, but it wasn't like frozen, but it was cold.
You were just excited.
Yeah, and it kind of shriveled them up, but they came back. So, which I knew they would.
So
I said with a little bit of water and some sunlight, they'll be back.
So we're gonna be gone for a little bit. So we've been talking with Wyatt, and he's gonna be the man of the house in a sense while we're gone, even though he's not gonna be here.
I'm gonna go grab my coffee.
So Wyatt's gonna be staying with Melanie and Gary, and he still knows that he has to come over here every day to do his chores, and he's got to take care of the dogs and make sure the cats got water and different things. But we're gonna set up some stuff for them today, actually. Before, when we left for like the weekend, we left Bruce, Mora, and Ghost when Bruce was still here in the dog run for like the weekend. Bruce, he would guard the food. I'd put like extra food in there, like in a big giant bowl or a tote, right?
Yeah, a weekend's worth.
A weekend's worth of food for all the dogs. And Bruce would completely 100% guard that food bowl with his life.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let anybody get near it. So, and I didn't know that the first time.
Yeah, we came home and he was like so fat and so bloated out.
Yeah, guarding the food.
Yeah,
I'd open the door and he wouldn't even come out. He'd be like, no, I'm gonna hang out by the food. So I was like, man, dude, I feel bad. The dogs probably haven't eaten all weekend because Bruce wouldn't let them.
Yeah.
But now it's a little different because Bruce isn't here, and it's gonna be Mora, Jaina, and Ghost in there. Like I said, Wyatt's gonna come over and hang out with them every day and different things.
Yeah. Melanie and Gary,
And Melanie and Gary here, they're
gonna come over and check on things too while we're gone.
But I'm not worried about the food is what I'm getting at now, and the water and all that stuff, because all three of those dogs get along very well.
Yeah.
I mean, they got along with Bruce too, but
when food's involved, they didn't
when
get
food's
along.
involved, they didn't get along. So,
but Mora and Ghost and Gina they're really good together when they eat and stuff like that.
oh yeah, they let everybody has their food, and they
Yeah.
know the boundaries, and
Yeah, I'll say probably Jaina they'll take turns is what's gonna happen.
yeah.
While, Mora's eating, nobody's touching the food. While Ghost is eating, nobody's touching the food.
Yeah.
Or when Ghost is eating, Jaina's going to come over there and say, no, I want to eat. Get away. Because that can happen too.
Yeah. So I actually have to go to town today before and actually get some more dog food because I don't think we have enough for the whole week's worth. Just got to get another big bag of it. Yep, your garden's looking great.
It is, yeah. Oh, did you show them this thing
These
that I got?
zucchinis are looking fantastic, guys. I know we show you like every day, but I swear it seems like every day they are just getting bigger and bigger, and they are, but like noticeably bigger. Come out here in the morning, you're like, man, that plant only had 1 leaf or whatever, right? And now it's got 5.
Yeah, yeah.
What were you saying? Get out of there, Bella.
Bella, come on. First,
Out.
I look at all...
Out of that garden bed.
Spiders love these potato plants. Like,
oh, yeah.
Every single one of them has a spider living in it.
Hi, spider. What's up? Well, it's good. It'll eat the bugs.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Like, there's a spider in here, too, but it's like he's way down in there underneath.
I'm waiting to see those garden spiders come back.
No, yeah, they're coming. We'll come out one day and they'll be hanging out.
We call those garden spiders Fred.
Yeah.
Where's Fred?
Frankie.
Fred and Frank.
It's girls usually, but...
They're all girls, but we just call them Fred and Frank.
I just wanted to show them.
Oh, this.
Yeah. I put this out yesterday.
Nice.
It's a...
That was a birthday present.
It was from Melanie and Gary. It's
it's very cool.
Yeah, it's a color changing, like, wind chime.
Yeah, it's got solar on it.
Yeah, it was. I looked out here this morning. It was going, and it was like all different colors. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see it. So I put this out, so I can stare at it until we leave.
Where are you gonna put those tomatoes at?
I have no idea.
You can put them with the tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much, because tomatoes, they're gonna get huge. I don't know. I might transplant them in here if these don't.
Well, you have to do it today then.
Do that. Oh, are you talking about where am I going to put them?
I'm talking about, yeah. So she's got.
I'll probably just put them in this one.
She's got these tomatoes, which you guys have already seen.
I thought you were talking about getting them out of those containers.
So she got some. These are peppers, right? These two.
Yeah.
So she's got some peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tomato plants that are just flourishing in here.
I know.
But they get watered every day in here, and we're gonna be gone. And yes, we could ask Melanie and Gary to come over here, or Wyatt, and water them, but they're gonna have so much other stuff and their own things going on. We ain't trying to put too much pressure on them to take care of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I kind of just want to make sure, like, just for my own peace of mind while we're gone, just, okay, at least I know my garden's okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like you said, so other people don't have to worry about it too. Yeah, well, this is Wyatt's tree, by the way, if you guys are wondering what this is. Yeah, I talked about his tree.
Okay, yeah. So you could just put these, probably just outside. You just want to make sure they can't fall over.
Yeah, I'll leave them in their little thing. I might just shove them. I might put them in this garden bed, or like you said, yeah, I'll put them. I thought you were talking about transplanting them.
Yeah, no. I mean, you could transplant them into these big pots, but you're going to put them over there, I think, anyway. So I'm more thinking of so they don't fall over when we're gone.
Yeah. I'll leave them in
the wind here. Or something. Well, the wind can blow those over. You know what I mean? It's possible.
I don't know.
I'd hate to come back and they're all flipped over and dead.
Well, I don't know what to do about them. I mean, yes, I could transplant them into bigger pots, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough time today. You know what I mean?
I know, baby. I love rubbing tomato plant leaves and then smell them. If you close your eyes, it just smells like spaghetti sauce.
Some basil.
Yeah, and basil, even though it's not basil. It smells so good. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We will. I'll plan it out.
Figure it out.
Where I'm gonna set them. I'll just put them. I'll just put them out here.
I mean, like I said, well, it's more of a. What about like in there?
I mean, they could fit in there too.
I'm just trying to think of where they won't fall over. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
either.
We'll figure it out. And where they get some awa.
Yeah.
Where's that? Do you have that timer? You know where that timer's at?
Yeah, all that stuff's in there in that little teal-looking tote thing. All the sprinklers. I got all the... And then all my extra hoses that I bought for it last year, those are all spread around.
Yeah, we don't need an extra hose, though. We just have that big, long one.
Yeah. I'm,
You're what?
just looking at my flowers here.
Mm.
I can tell the cats have been in this garden bed. I don't know how to keep the cats out of here.
You can't. The only thing you can do is put, like, chicken wire over the top or something. You could do that.
I could, but eventually these flowers are going to get really big.
Well, they would grow through it.
Yeah, I will say once the plants do get big enough, they don't really mess with them anymore. It's like the animals know, like, oh hey, she's really taking her time to take care of this, you know, litter box.
Well, I do have some chicken wire if you did want to.
Yeah.
You just put it over the top so they can't just get in there. Then they'll leave it alone, and then when they get big, the flowers, like I said, they should grow through it.
Yeah.
I would hope so anyway.
Yeah.
You can do that here and there, but I mean the cats, they do go in there, but they're not like digging it up.
No, they just, you know, I try.
They're cats.
Yeah, obviously I boot them out whenever I see them in here.
Yeah.
But I can't constantly watch them.
No.
And they're not really in here too much. They don't ever mess with these garden beds.
No.
I haven't really seen them messing with these ones too much.
It's just the front ones because they're too lazy to jump the fence when they have to do their deed.
Yeah.
These roses are so nice, guys.
I know, they're beautiful.
They are awesome roses.
Like these ones have all bloomed too.
I'm trying to see if that was a spider or something there, but there's not. No. Yeah, see why these ones are my favorite? Look at the color of those ones.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
I should pick some of these roses, maybe bring them over to Melanie's house tonight.
Here's some roses.
Well, because if I don't pick these now, when I get back, they're all going to be dead, right? Because they bloom. And you want to keep cutting them off, the dead ones, so they keep promoting new growth.
I know.
So
I'm going to be careful. It's starting to grow through the fence right here.
I know. Well, I should have, and I didn't, but I will this year.
Tie them back.
Yeah, tie them back. I didn't do that, but I honestly didn't think they would grow like this much.
No, this one especially is double in size.
Yeah.
Than just 3 months ago.
So this year, when they go dormant for the winter and stuff like that, I'm gonna cut them back, and then I'm gonna tie them to the fence. So next year, when they grow, they'll hopefully just grow up.
I can put in front of these. You can figure out a design or some lattice all the way up or something for them to grow on.
Yeah, I thought about maybe getting like
something
one of
like
those, like trellis.
Yeah, rose trellis. Yeah, I can make one of those too.
Yeah, the V ones, and just anchoring it here, and then like attaching it to the fence, and then tie the roses to that.
Well, they're planted pretty close to the fence. Well, so you have room for either one.
Yeah, that's what part of the reason why I did it too, was I was
Oh.
thinking, oh, I can tie them to the fence itself. That's why the sunflowers are here too.
Yeah.
So I can tie those to the fence. And then the grapes, same thing.
Yeah.
I put those against the fence so I can tie them to the fence. I can't wait till those grapes start really like...
They will. It's grapes, as you already know, they take a while.
Oh,
they take years to even get big, and then sometimes even longer than that to get a grape.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they'll look like next year.
I mean, they've been growing for months, I would say. Probably like 2 months, maybe, they've been in the ground. Let's just call it 2 months.
Yeah, I was
roughly.
gonna say, it was like...
I mean, look how, and they're not even that big. Let's see.
I think I planted them.
They're getting bigger. They're doing very well. This one's got all new growth on it, which is good because this is one of the ones that was a stick.
Well, this one right here
and those
was
ones.
a stick.
But I mean, look how slow. They don't grow very fast. So, this is the smallest one, but I don't think this one gets as much sun as the other ones.
Yeah, that one over there I was really worried about, and I was thinking maybe it's because it's super close to that pine tree right there. But no, it's growing. And I've noticed too, since I cut pulled all the weeds around it and got all the leaves and stuff away from them. Yeah. I don't know if that's helped, but I think that's helped a little bit.
I think it has.
Helped them grow a little bit.
Weeds ain't sucked all the water out.
Yeah, the weeds, and then now there's no leaves. I mean, there's a couple little leaves in the hole, but before, you couldn't even see the hole. It was covered with leaves.
No.
So I pulled all those out, so now they can really get a good amount of water, and plus it's, it's springtime now, so.
So guys, we got a lot of things to get done today before our trip. I do want to say, keep a lookout next week on CRC. We're going to be posting a lot of videos, hopefully, next week, if you guys want to follow along with what we are doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be posting the Vibe next week, but the Vibe, just go over to CRC.
Yeah.
For you guys.
Planning on doing what we do on the Vibe on CRC for the week.
Yeah. So we're going to be really busy doing that kind of stuff, but we're also trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
But we have a good game plan I think we're really going to try to stick to, like really legit stick to.
Yeah.
Even though we're going to be busy.
Yeah, it's true. And I'll say this. I do have a video coming out next week on my All You Need Is Love.
That's right. So go show All You Need Is Love some love.
Yeah, I did post a video yesterday too.
And it's Need, K-N-E-A-D,
Yeah.
if you guys are wondering, just in case you guys haven't heard that before. But go subscribe. Go watch some of her videos. She's doing a very good job on all these videos.
Yeah.
And she's spending a lot of time and effort and work on those things. So go show her some loves, because you know what? I know you guys would like her videos and just watch them, check them out.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
But we're going to get busy, guys. We got a lot to do today before we bounce out of here.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, guys, take a mental picture right now of the size of the garden.
Oh, sure.
Because come like here in like another, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys won't see the garden for at least a whole week, so.
Yeah, and then you guys will see it fresh with us too. Like, man, it gotten huge.
Yeah.
We'll probably come back and there'll be zucchinis.
There might be. There might be
There's already flowers.
Yeah,
I don't see why
starting
not.
to grow and stuff like that. So.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Right, baby?
I am too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Yes. Enjoy your guys' Friday.
Yep. Enjoy your Friday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe this weekend, guys. Stay motivated with whatever you guys are doing. It's very important.
Yes.
And we will see you guys on CRC on Monday.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.